everybody, it's Sharon Luanne with Paint and Create. Hey, this is our second time through with our second session, and today I thought we would do a painting with blue since we did some reds yesterday. And so get your paintbrushes and whoop whoop, you can paint along if you want. Everybody's painting is going to come out a little bit differently. I never really know how I'm going to get started with this, but basically, I don't think of if I'm going to draw, a cow or a chicken or anything. I basically work with the elements of art and the principles of design. So basically today I think I'm just going to have fun with some of these different colors here. Some white, some black, and some blue. And so anyway, let's get started, alright? So today, again, I don't ever know exactly what I'm making. That's what's fun about abstract art. Again, I'm going to start with water like I did the other day just to get some ideas. So I got a really big paintbrush today. This one's really just only $1 at Walmart, but I'm going to try to draw some more straight lines because usually I like to draw really curvy lines. But before we get started too, again, I'm using 3 different canvases. I'm going to put them on the wall together. So see right here, just go ahead and push them together. And then it's going to be one big painting, but with 3 different ones. All right, so let's just have fun first. Again, let's just try to put some water on there and see how that'll help to bleed and smudge out the colors and everything. All right, so here we go. All right, so I'm just going to do some more straight lines this time and see what can come up. Remember, you're going to consider this as your whole canvas. Don't, even though there's a line right there, okay? So let's just have fun. Let's just go woo, woo, woo. Again, this time I'm going to start off with more straight lines. Last time I did curvy lines across the canvas. So now I'm kind of like doing like a more of a cubistic or straight type lines. All right, again, just throw that water on there a little bit. Don't be afraid. Have fun with it. Woo, woo, woo. All right, so I'm getting, as you can see, I'm getting lots of water in here, okay? So, again, I'm letting it speak to me. This is going to be kind of like happy accidents and work with what you have, okay? All right, so I think I might have enough water on there. I'm going to put a little bit more, kind of working like a watercolor. You don't always have to start like this, but I like to start very minimal because I get a little bit crazy with all the different colors and stuff. So my professors are always like, you need to just use 1 or 2 colors. All right, so I put lots of water on here, and some areas I left a little bit dry, but I used all horizontal and vertical lines. I did a few splashed little areas, but mostly I worked more straight up and down, okay? I didn't even do too many diagonal lines. All right, so as you can see, it's kind of just a little bit straight lines and stuff with water, okay? All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is, I got this blue. It's actually house paint. I liked it. It was Ralph Lauren. It was left over at the stores, so they only sold it to me for really cheap. So I'm going to start off by getting, again, just putting a little bit on a paper plate or any kind of plate, just a tiny bit. And then that way you have a little plate to work on and mix the color a little bit. All right, so here I'm just going to go ahead and take some of this blue. This kind of tealish shimmery blue. All right, again, I'm just gonna work with what I have, okay? So boom. All right, let's just play around with it. Woo, wax some color in there. Remember, if your painting doesn't come out good, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. You're just learning, okay? You're just playing with it. You don't want to freak out if it doesn't come out good, okay? So let's just play with it a little bit. Again, I'm trying to work with what I have here. There's a little craziness down there. So, woo, woo, woo. So, all right, here we go. See, boom, boom, boom. I'm actually just kind of going over where I actually had the water already. Okay. So let's take a look at that. Remember, you always want to work with what you have. You don't want to add. You want it to speak to you. And right now, I'm just kind of going over some of those little, I kind of actually starting to like this already. All right, and remember, you just want to keep stepping back and looking at it. You want unity to flow through this painting, okay? You want it to Ooh, you want it to flow through the whole 3 canvases, okay? It's one entire piece, so you want it to flow together, okay? So right now, it's, I could put a little more pigment on here, which I probably will. So let me get a little bit more there. And let me play with this color a little bit more. Don't get too stressed out here. Maybe just drip a little bit. That is kind of cool. Play around over here. What do you got? Maybe another line going that way. Kind of a plaid type of effect. Step back, step back, step back. Look at it, look at it. Always keep stepping back. Step back like in life. You got to step back and check it out, okay? Don't always just be like right on top of everything. You got to look back and say, do I like it? Or is there too much over here or not enough over here? All right, so, I like that. That's looking kind of fuzzy-wuzzy there and kind of bleeding out like that right there. And check it out. That's kind of cool too. It's like the root trees or something. All right, so if you like some of that, maybe do a little bit more. You want variety, but you also want a lot of repetition. You know, right now we have all these horizontal and vertical lines. So right now it's looking pretty cool. So let's see. What do I want to do? And sometimes you just want to step back from your painting and let it dry. Some people might love this the way it is and say I'm done, and it could go with their decor of their house. Right now I'm kind of looking at this and I kind of like it the way it is. I'm thinking it's kind of cool. So let's see. Again, you don't want to go too much if you like it, you know. So let's see here. All right. Let's put a couple more. Let's do this. Let's add a little bit more spotter paint, okay? Woo. Maybe a little bit up in there. Maybe a little bit down in here. All right. So I want to kind of get away from this color now, I think, and step back and see. Woo. 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 Have fun with it. Woo. All right. So that might be getting a little bit too much of that. So that's okay. All right, so now what we want to do is, now I'm thinking, I'm using the white in the background there, which is good. The background, the actual color on the canvas is white, but you could actually use white paint as well. And I love to cover, I like lots of paint, so you could probably get some white and play with that a little bit. Let's see what we can do with that. Again, I'm going to put this on a little plate over here. And okay, let's see. So we got some white. What are we going to do with the white? Do we really need it? Do we not need it? Maybe we do need it. I'm actually really liking this. I think I might put a little black in here now and just play with that. Well, if I did do some white, let's try a little bit of white now that I got the white out. So I have some white. I'm going to thin it down just a tiny, tiny bit. And I want to just play with a little bit of white. Again, you don't want to take away from what you already have. So let's see where we can throw some white. And again, maybe with this white, it might look good, it might not look good, but let's throw some white in here. And see what this white, once I put maybe some black on top of some of this white, will kind of go into some gray type colors. Let's see. And again, blending is nice, but you want to be careful because you don't want to get too much craziness going on here. Because that's what I do a lot of times. I might get too much craziness going on. All right, so now that I've got some of this white in here, I'm gonna, before things start to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and get some black. Again, I love black. I don't know why, but I just do. My professors are always like, you use too much black. So I'm getting some black. And again, this is all acrylic paint. Now, with the black, I think I want to do the same type of thing. Put a little bit put a little bit on a plate, okay? And add a tiny bit more water to it, okay? And that way it's not so thick, and then you can put some thicker paint later. All right, so here we go. All right, so for the black, remember black is like really strong color, so it's like the darkest color, so we can change things really fast. So again, I just love black, so let's just play with it a little bit. Let's see what happens. We started with a lot of vertical and horizontal lines. Let's see if we can play with that a little bit more. All right, boom. All right, you might not like it, but let's check it out. Let's see if it adds anything to it. Let's see if it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't add. Sometimes it does. Let's check it out. Let's see what we can do. Woo, woo. Remember, black is very bold, so you want to really be careful with black. Okay, and I might actually, let's see, put some more black here. Yeah, I like this smudgy. So remember, we put this over here, this white. So let's see if this will blend in a little bit. I probably should have put a little bit more water there. But we got this big black here, so maybe let's add some black to this section down here to kind of help to balance this whole big black section here. Okay, and this is fuzzy, so you want to stick with fuzzy in through here. Okay. All right, and it's cool because it's still really drying here, so I mean still wet, so it's good. Now you know I like to get curvy, so I don't want to get too curvy, because this is really talking pretty much about very straight and vertical and horizontal lines. Okay, kind of like that. So let's see, maybe put a few little dotty lines there. This big line here is so big, we might put some white back on that later. Let's see. Oh, I see some curvy lines in here, so I'm going to just kind of accent those little curved lines there. Okay, you want to just work with what you have. Work with what you have, okay? All right, and this is still very dominant here, so let's maybe get some more black over in here to kind of work with this heavy shape over here. Step back, keep looking at it. Maybe put some little ones down in through here. Okay, step back, look at it. What does it need? What does it need? What does it doesn't need? What it doesn't need? I'm not speaking to you. All right, so let's see. A big black shape there. Always come down here on the sides of your painting too, and carry your designs down there. Okay, to make it part of your piece, the sides of it. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's take a look here. Woo! There's some more of those curvy lines. Maybe I'll accent them a little bit right there. See some lines here. Okay. Again, I have a hard time not getting really curvy. I like curvy lines. Oh, let's hit some of this here. Okay. All right, just have fun with it, okay? All right, buddy. Mine is just being crazy. All right, again, it's like decorating a cake. You wanna work over here. You wanna work here. Okay, you want it to work together. All three pieces. Okay, so just have fun with it, and I might let this dry now. Let's see what we can do in here. Don't want to do too much crazy, because let's see. That might have been too much right there. Let me get some water and just kind of, maybe we just bleed that out a little, because I think I want a little bit too much there. All right, I might really not like that at all. So you want to get some water, just kind of dab it out. Sometimes the water will help to get a little bit more fuzzy, so it doesn't stand out so much. Let's see. Yeah, it's turning into like a gray, which I don't hardly have any more grays in here. So what you want to do is you want to get some more areas. This might kind of grow into this section over here. Okay, it might be too much. Actually, it looks like it's getting to be too much, but come over here. Maybe some of this can be gray over in here to kind of work with what we have going here. This is changing the character of this big time, so you got to kind of be careful, kind of changing it almost too much, which I don't like, so we might need to step away, step away, step away. Okay, all right, this might be almost all I want to do on this today, so I do want to see if I can blend this a little bit, and then maybe later I can put some color different on top of that, because that really bothers me. That's like so different over there than like everything else. So sometimes you go too far and you can ruin painting. But if we are working with that and we want to get a little more of those gray tones to help blend that section, we need maybe over here, let's see, this kind of, maybe that part over there, work with that, or did I totally screw it up? Let's see. Let's see what else we can do here. Let's play with this a little. And not every painting's gonna come out good, okay? So don't freak out. Don't freak out if it doesn't come out good. You want to keep working with what you have. And I'm thinking I want to whack some white in up in there, because I really kind of thinking I went too far with this, like right in through here. So let's get some white. All right, get a fresh paintbrush, and let's see if we can wax some of this out right in through here, and come back in with our original idea, which was just straight type lines. Well, actually I don't like that at all now either. So now it's really changing. Let's see if we can just kind of get away from this and see if it's gonna change the character of it totally, that we didn't ruin it. Actually, it's not too bad. Let's see. These are here, these are straight. Let's get some more white in here. Go around there. Boom, 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 boom. Throw some white on top of that. Maybe straight line there. Boom. Okay. Sometimes you don't like your painting, you know. Sometimes you gotta throw it away or start over, and that's okay. But you know, I might have saved this. A lot of different stuff going on here as compared to here. Possibly could just leave it right now and come back and look at it later. One thing I could do with this too is step back and look at it. It might not be bad. You might want to just get away from it for the day, and then basically see how it looks tomorrow once it's dried, and then maybe possibly it might not be too bad. Some days when you wake up and then it might be better the next day. The only other thing I think I might do with this to help to rectify it a little bit, because I do like the colors, it doesn't look horrible. Plus when this is going to be apart like so, it's going to look even cooler. Okay. I think I want to put a tiny bit more of this color of my blue. Okay, and with that, I'm just going to get me a new paintbrush and use kind of like a splash painting, just to kind of get a little bit more of this on the top. Let's see if we can cover that a little bit in through there. Kind of make that work together a little bit more. All right, let's see. All right, so I kind of think we're going to be okay with this painting. But I do think this painting is just about done for today. Can't do too much more with it today. So let's go ahead and, all right, so there we go. So for today, that's about all I'm going to do on this one. So thank you so much for painting and creating with Sharon Luanne. Bye-bye now. God bless.